Live from Los Angeles, it's Monday night and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Ryan Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Monday, May 26th, Memorial Day 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I salute the troops, guys. Remember you all, thank you for being here, and we appreciate you being here on a Monday. And it's gonna be a fun week, guys. I'm so happy to have you back. The numbers keep going up because of you. What's up, Queen? We got 16,100 subscribers and like 60 or some GR knows some numbers. Guys, welcome back. Before I go to GR, I gotta go to the main man himself. Of course he's here, the Pep Star. What's up, Peppy? Hey, Pep Star. What's up, buddy? You here, buddy?
Probably watering the tree.
What's happening? Don't be talking about me, GR.
How you been, Peppy?
I have been well, sir. Happy Memorial Day. Shout out to my man, GR, who served his country.
Yes.
Shout out to the troops out there. Stay safe out there. We love you. We appreciate your service.
Yes, we do, Pep Star. What's up,
Thanks,
Queen?
Hello, Queen.
Today's about not about the guys like me that were lucky enough to come home. It's about the poor people that didn't get to come home.
Yeah, and we're happy to have you here. Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters. Thank you for being here, GR.
My pleasure, man. I'm glad I was.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well,
not a lot of people did.
I agree with that, but still, you served. So I'm just giving a shout out to everybody that served. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. If you didn't come back
Amen.
home, and we appreciate they sacrifice.
Yeah, we do. We do. What's up, Count? It's good to see you. We appreciate that. And GR, we thank you for being here. We may give you a hard time every once in a while. But we love you and we appreciate you. hey, you know. How you been, GR? You doing good? You doing okay on this day?
Yeah, it starts tough for me just because I remember all the guys that I left behind in Vietnam, and it starts tough. But you know, I start cooking and barbecuing shit, and then it gets better.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah, you gotta keep yourself busy, man, and you gotta have fun. And you know, I'm happy you're here, and we always have fun on Kruse Control, right? We always have fun. We're having a good time. Happy to have you be a part of the whole Kruseverse here. GR, what we had numbers now? I don't have the actual numbers in front of me. Isn't it like 16,100 and something?
16,114.
Nice. Nice. Appreciate anybody that's new out there watching right now. First time on Kruse Control. Appreciate you guys joining us. And thank you, GR. We have a great Monday night, aren't we? A great Monday night.
Oh, you know we are.
Let's have a good time. Gotta keep this ship moving, guys. I already fucked something up, guys, because I was so excited. So guys, just quickly, right off the top, I got something to talk about. Come on. So guys, before we even really dive into it, right off the top.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold up, man. We gotta introduce Al. We gotta introduce. Come on, man.
I'm gonna introduce them, but right off the top, I was doing this. So
See him on the bus. Come on.
After 5 weeks of reshoots, guys, Lionsgate chief Adam Fogelson said they're working on making this into 2 movies, the Michael Jackson biopic, into 2 movies, guys, because they're like, hey, it's delayed multiple times. They had all those reshoots. I mean, literally, it's 5 weeks here in Los Angeles, driving me nuts. This is happening, but honestly, we've been telling this for a long time. It doesn't shock me. It doesn't surprise me. It's been running for a long time. They're finally acknowledging it. Before we move on to everybody else, GR, what do you think about that? Fast.
I think they just
ain't taking too long. Come on, introduce Val.
Oh my God.
Well, GR, you're missing your time because I fucked this up today, but good to have you here, GR. Because also joining us back on Kruse Control is our fellow, well, you know what? Because Peppy wants to so bad. Welcome back. We love to have you here. Everybody, welcome back, Miss Valerie Zatargo. What's up, Val?
Hi. Thank you for having me. Oh my God, everybody needs somebody in their life to defend them the way Peppy's like on my side. They need that.
He's like, no, Valerie's here. Valerie's here.
Oh
you
my
doing, Val?
gosh. I'm doing so good. Had a very wonderful weekend. Thank you to everybody who served so that, we get to enjoy, and it's wonderful. Did some barbecuing with the fam.
Gotta do some barbecuing, right? It's a perfect day for that.
Yeah.
And it's a good day to just take a minute, somber moment, relax, and step away for a little bit. But we're happy to have you here, Val. I don't know if we need this Michael Jackson biopic. We've talked about on the show multiple times. Are you shocked they're going to split into two?
No. Oh my God. They could make it into 3. They could make it into 4. They could take many angles.
Pep Star, are you happy about this, man? You excited to see Valerie?
Loving it and loving her as well. She's looking loverly.
Mm-hmm. Well, we love to have you here.
You know, MJ's a legend. I could listen to MJ all day long.
Yeah, me too, man. I love MJ. I know there's controversy. People will say in the chat all the time, but his music, you can't like disrespect the music. The music's so fucking good.
The music is really good.
It's so good.
There's a song you all should listen to. It's called "A Place with No Name."
Okay.
And it's on the Escape album, which did not get promoted a lot. But if you listen to that album, that song is incredible.
I love it. Peppy's got the good deep cut recommendations.
Peppy's got it going on.
I love music. I just love music.
Well, we love you, Peppy. Welcome back, Valerie. Welcome back. We got one more person here. We can't forget about our fellow executive producer himself from @3Gs. Everybody rocking that new Kruse Control hat you get on the store. Welcome back, Mr. Ronald. Todd Woodward, what's up, Ronald?
Hey, guys.
GR's rocking it too, GR.
Yes, he is.
How you doing, Ronald?
I'm doing well. I'm completely confused, though. I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm just confused about what's coming. Yeah, I'm just... Yeah.
You'll be all right.
No, with the story and without the introduction, I'm confused. That's all.
I fucked it up because I usually start with the story and then I do introductions and I ask you about it, but I fucked it up today.
It was I'm like,
I just messed it up. How you doing? What do you think about this Michael Jackson thing too? You think that's exciting to split into 2?
I do. I think that's cool. I do.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
I think it'd be fun, and I honestly think that there is a lot of hate for Michael Jackson. But come on, you can't respect his music.
There's a lot of hate, but I think there's more love. I really do.
Yeah.
Absolutely more love.
Yeah.
We should always have more love. That's for sure. Right?
Absolutely.
We all need love. Well, thank you all for being here. I'm not shocked about the splitting. This is why off the top's usually something that we already know. That's like, why the hell is this even a topic? Because people are like making this a big thing right now, and they've been discussing this for a long time. And it's like, I just can't give it any more time than during introductions. You know what I mean? Just can't. So that's how much time it gets. But welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here as always. And thank you for the chat for being here. Welcome back, everybody. So happy to see Queen, Countess Kira. Thank you for being here on Memorial Day. We appreciate you. And guys, I'm excited about today because it is Monday, right? It's Monday. But it doesn't matter what day of the week it is, guys. It could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, and week. There's always one thing going down, guys. You know what it is. It's a lot of breaking news. All right, buddy. Yellowjackets is coming back for more. If you're a fan of Yellowjackets, Showtime has officially picked it up for a 4th season. Now, the April 13th finale was the most streamed episode of all their history streaming on Showtime. So big numbers. I know people love this show. I still haven't watched it, but I hear great things about it all the time. Are you guys watching out there? Let me know. And are you excited to see more of it? Because like these big franchises are fantastic. Maybe you put these Yellowjackets kids and throw them into the Hunger Games because that's coming back too. That sounds like Hunger Games a lot. They're like trying to they're eating people and they're also trying to survive. I don't know. But the Hunger Games prequel, the new one moving forward, has now cast Kieran Culkin. Guys, I love Kieran Culkin. Like, fantastic addition. And if you want to know what he's playing, he's actually playing Stanley Tucci's part because it's a prequel series. So he's actually filling in for the Tucci, which I think that's fantastic. He has the charisma of Stanley Tucci. He's got the feeling of it. I mean, I honestly, Caesar Flickerman, this is your guy for it. This is a no-brainer casting for me. And this guy's probably going to win an Oscar for it because I feel like he wins everything he does now. And great for him. He deserves it. Fantastic actor. One of the best Culkins besides Macaulay. I love you, Mac. Great guy too. But I always want to see his career keep flourishing because I hate when people have to step away like Billy Joel right now. guys, it's really a fucking bummer. It is, because Billy Joel has to step away from all upcoming tour dates due to his diagnosis of it's called normal pressure. Now, GR might have to help me with this. Hydrocephalus.
Yeah, hydrocephalus.
Yeah, and so he was recently diagnosed with that, stemming from his onstage fall. We talked about that a few weeks ago. He just kind of fell when he was on stage, stopped the whole show. People are freaking out. It's really, if you watch the video footage, it's crazy to see, and it's frightening. And he's saying now that he's have to hold off on all touring, all public appearances while he goes through physical therapy. Now, the thing about this, too, that a lot of people don't know about, there's an excess of like, I guess it's like a pressure inside of your veins, your blood vessels inside your brain, and that's what causes this. But honestly, they say because if you catch it earlier, you can actually treat this. But it can cause dementia and urinary incompetence on top of that, too. But it is treatable. It's reversible, and he caught it, so hopefully it's not too far in there so he can actually get back to rocking and rolling again, because I was so happy to see that he was getting back to it after being gone for so long. It's amazing to see, because I don't want his career... Yes, Pep Star?
He did say it was being blown out of proportion a little bit, but we hope and pray he gets the help he needs. The Piano Man... We need the Piano Man.
Yes, we do. We need the Piano Man. 100% Pep Star. Yeah, but that's what we're saying. If you catch this earlier, it's fine. GR might know better about that. GR, what do you think about? Do you know anything to say about this disease?
Yeah, that it really is treatable in the early, when you catch it in the early stages. This is all caused by that fall he had on stage last year.
Yeah, it's just sad. Well, I know that
his head and
if he can come back from this, which it sounds like he can, no problem, right? It sounds like he'll come back. So I just hate to see it happen.
Say, Brian, knock on some wood here, and hopefully.
yeah. Because I mean,
he's fine.
He's going to be fine. Unlike Mickey Rourke, I don't know if he's going to be fine, guys. He's still trying to come back. He's trying to come back. And I love Mickey Rourke. I always want to see him succeed. And recently now he's doing this new project called Buffalo 8. And it was originally called like The Wheels of Heaven, but it's a kind of like religious type themed movie for Mickey Rourke, which, you know, I'm just happy to see him working, guys. He disappeared for so long. All I see are pictures of him with his chihuahuas, and I'm like, come on, get this guy back to work. They're great pictures of him with his chihuahuas, but get him back to work. It's a faith, destiny, and duality of good versus evil project. And right now it's about this teenage daughter who's trapped between an abusive stepfather and a distant deaf mother. And she's doing so much stuff. She's trying to find salvation, and she finds it through a mysterious little boy who claims to be Lucifer. And Lucifer says that he wants to help her and guide her through life as long as she helps assassinate a powerful American televangelist played by Mickey Rourke, hiding a sinister truth, they're saying, behind his holy image. It sounds fascinating to me. It's like a little girl trying to murder Mickey Rourke, and then him with the knife, and this, I don't know. I'll check it out, and I hope it helps Mickey Rourke come back and get his stardom back forward, because he deserves it, guys. He does. And someone's stardom that's definitely not going away anytime soon is Taylor Swift. Let's be honest about that. Taylor Swift is going nowhere, except her subpoena is going away. That subpoena is gone over there. I know we had people commenting after last week we discussed it, but the Baldoni team has dropped the subpoena, and her team came forward saying they were happy that this is gone, and this makes sense. They said, we're pleased that Justin Baldoni and his Wayfair parties have withdrawn this harassing subpoenas to Taylor Swift and her law firm. We supported the efforts of Taylor's team to squash those inappropriate subpoenas directed to the council, and will continue to stand up and stand by for third parties who are unjustly harassed or threatened. Yeah, it's good. But I think that, Pepe, there's something more behind this. I feel like his team probably wants her on his side. And so it's not saying she's not going to be involved with the trial, but she's already said she's distanced herself from Blake Lively, getting away from the whole, Ryan Reynolds thing, getting away from this lawsuit. Maybe Baldoni had a conversation with her. I don't know. We'll have to wait until that actual trial comes up, which is still like a little bit less than a year away. It's March of 2026. So we have some time. We have some time, guys.
He has nothing to do with this.
Well, she was on the rooftop. She was on the rooftop, Pepe. She was on that rooftop meeting, which is what they're bringing up still. And,
listen, all I want to hear is the song Willow, my fav.
All day on repeat. Well, you can hear that, Pepe. You can hear that. I've actually never heard Willow before. I got to check that out.
Classic.
It's a classic, huh? Well, I got to tell you, I don't think she has anything to worry about. I just think that this is not going to cause any kind of problems. I still feel like she might actually testify. I feel like that could happen. I think we got a lot of time in between there, and the Menendez brothers have more time too, guys, because their parole has been pushed. It has been pushed, guys. So Eric and Lyle Menendez, they asked for this. They actually asked for this. It was supposed to be June 13th. It's being pushed to August 21st for the parole because they said that most people for their first time parole, they don't get out. And so they want their team to actually have more time to defend them, put this together. So when they go in for the parole meeting, they get out the first try. Again, there's a lot of ands, ifs, or buts about this. Gino's laughing. They need more time. That's what they're saying. But also, it still comes down to one man at the end of the day, Gavin Newsom. So when they do go in and they have the trial, it goes to his desk and he has to sign off on it. So even pushing it might help them. They got to work with the governor to get out. If you ask me, they should have their defense going talking to him.
Not going to help.
I don't know if they'll let him out. I just don't know if they'll let him out.
Only time they don't need to be out.
Pep Star is not about it.
What is going on?
Hey man, they've been pushing for a long time. There's a call for it. That's why there's a call for it.
They committed a crime.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of information, Pep Star. I'm intrigued though. I'm intrigued to see what happens because I just don't know either. I wouldn't think they would get out, but as this develops and more things move forward, it seems like it's in their favor to get out. We'll have to find out because
if they get out, I'm telling you right now, if they get out, I'm moving to the Galapagos Islands.
Do they have snacks there, Ronald?
No. The poor guy lost all of his hair in jail. He can get out.
Hey, it's very controversial. Again, just like the deaths of American loves across the country, guys, the Kennedys, and we have now American Love Story, the very first season of the American Love Story spin-offs from Ryan Murphy moving forward about Kennedys, guys. And we have some official casting about this too, because again, Kennedy Jr., I should say. So now we got this brand new guy coming in to play JFK Jr., guys. Brand new guy. He hasn't really done anything. If you look at him online, he just got his IMDb page pretty much up, which I love that. Give a new person an opportunity to do this. Paul Kelly has been cast, and you have never seen it before, but he is playing JFK. We also have Naomi Watts in this now, too, officially cast. And I love Naomi Watts. She's so fucking great, right? But she's going to be in this too, playing Jacqueline Kennedy, and also we're casting their only daughter, Grace Gummer is playing her, Jackie and John's kid. So I'm excited about this. I think the thing is, though, it's Ryan Murphy. I hope they shoot it here. He's always trying to branch off from LA. I hope they bring more jobs here, and I hope they get it done right. And we'll talk about more filming stuff here because there's something else later I'm going to talk about too. But I think it's going to be great. I love it. Is it going to be some horror themes though? That's my question, because it's based off the American Horror Stories, American Horror Story, American Crime Story, American Sports Story. Now we got American Love Story. Max Winkler's coming in too. He directed a lot of stuff. He's Henry Winkler's kid. He's directing this as well, which I think he does a good job. We're talking American Horror Story. Good guy, Max. He really is. Very, very talented. So hopefully they do it right, guys. There's a lot about their plane crash they're going to cover, from them falling in love to their deaths in that epic plane crash, to hopefully the conspiracy theory stuff, because people still think he's still alive, guys. I remember when the whole thing happened, they said, he's coming back, he's cute. I never believed that. I'm going to give that a womp womp, and I hope they tell and give this story justice, okay? And is this justice for Jussie Smollett? Because all of his stuff is done. It's all officially done. It's thrown out. It's gone after he had this whole thing. Do you guys remember what happened? It was like January 29th of 2019. He claimed to be a victim of a mega hate crime on the cold streets of Chicago. That's right, where they came up to him. They tried to strangle him. They tried to put a noose over his head. It was a whole thing. And then it came to come out that he actually paid them off and put it all up to get more actual press for him when he was on Empire. Of course, he lost his job at Empire. Yeah, that all came forward. He was found guilty, and then now they've kind of thrown it out, and they said, you got to settle this, so they made him pay some money, but it is all done. So right now he paid $50,000 to one local organization called BBF, Building Brighter Futures, for the Center of Arts, and it's a nonprofit, helping do incredible work for nurturing self-expression, creativity, and exploration in the arts in Chicago's youth. And also $10,000 is going to another Chicago-based Justice Center Foundation, who provides resources for communities healing from violence in the Chicago area for Chicago Police Department, from violence from Chicago Police Department. So giving money back. Now this is done. It's squashed. He's free to go. No more jail time, nothing else. He's out. And they're actually saying that it's all kapush. Now they're still not saying that this is like It's still a gray area for me because they're trying to say that didn't happen, but it did happen.
It happened.
It happened, and it was a big deal. And you know what? He gets to walk away. Will he work some more? He has a job lined up, so he will come back. He will have more work. I think it's horrible to do this for press, especially being like it was like an anti-gay MAGA thing going after him. To do that is frustrating. It's not the right thing. All it does is hurt the mission at hand and hurts you in the eyes of the people that are going to belittle you and be bigots and be racist against you. Just making it worse, guy. Just making it worse. So I think this should have been bigger, but you know what? He walks away. Hopefully he learns something from this. And I don't know if Jennifer Aniston's stalker learned anything.
You have to pay all the, Brian, you also had to pay all the overtime that the cops.
You had to pay all the overtime for the cops.
What they investigated.
Did he apologize?
He still says he's in the right.
Fuck no, he's a lying sack of shit who just.
Hey! You gotta watch the loose lips because they sink ships. No more cursing.
We curse all the time.
Cut it out, liver lips.
No, we can tell it like it is here.
Yeah.
Listen, you may have some younger viewers. Let's just, let's.
If you're younger viewers, you got to plug your ears occasionally.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You got to plug your ears. And also, he won't admit what he did. He didn't. And I think at the end of the day, he walks away and he still has a career. I just think that, Juicy Smollett, I remember remember that whole thing, Val?
Hey, pal, Luke Juicy Smollett.
It was so good. I loved it so much. He is so fucking funny. But yeah, that's hilarious. But at least we could have some joke about it. But I'm not joking about this Jennifer Aniston stalker, guys. This is a creepy motherfucking picture of him, by the way. But this is Jennifer Aniston's creeper stalker right here, Jimmy Wayne Carwile. Who has now been on charges for ramming his car through her gates in Beverly Hills and trying to break through her house. Now, he was stalking her for years now on social media, sending her messages, also like trying to stalk her throughout all profiles, got her emails, and trying to stalk her house and eventually crashing into her through her front door, pretty much, through her pearly gates towards her house a couple weeks ago. Well, now he's been up for trial, but now a psychiatrist has come forward saying that he is mentally incompetent to stand trial. And you know what happened? He said, no, I'm not. I want to stand trial. I want a second opinion. Like, you want, dude, you're going to get off from stalking her. You're going to ask for a second opinion? So he's getting a second opinion. So he might still go to court. It's going to be reassessed on Thursday this week to see if he will go to court for stalking her. And I mean, take it for what it is. A win is a win, man. Take that win and walk away. Because right now, this 48-old dependent wants that second opinion. And if he is charged, he gets charged with vandalism, aggravating circumstances of the threat of great bodily harm. And at that, he could be thrown away for a while, guys. So, I mean, honestly, I don't think you'd want that. But apparently, Jimmy here thinks that's a great thing. Yes, Pep Star.
You know what his problem is?
What's that?
He needs a role model.
Like the Thirsty Daddy?
Thirsty Daddy is cool. I love that guy. But this guy right here, he looks dangerous.
He does. He looks like an actor to me. I don't know who it is. He looks like somebody to me. Anybody see it? Anybody out there?
No,
I don't know.
Don't put it on nobody. Don't put that look on nobody.
He looks like somebody. He could be like.
I got it. Huh. Charles Manson.
He could be Charles Manson. I was going to say John Malkovich, maybe. John Malkovich. You can play him in that movie.
View of the president in what was it?
Oh, and Independence Day, the second aliens? One. Yeah, second Independence Day. Yeah. He kind of looks like that too. Yeah,
that was the president. The first view he had of him.
He's definitely not a childhood sweetheart like James Vanderbeek, guys. Because guys. James Vanderbeek, right? James Vanderbeek, guys, has been cast in the new Legally Blonde series. That's right, Ellie, the prequel series for Prime Video. And he's going to be playing the principal, but he's also going to be a mayoral candidate running for the mayor of their town, Dean Wilson. And I freaking, every time I hear him, I just hear, do-do-do-do-do. I don't know why, I hear that in my head all the time. So good for James Vanderbeek. Coming back, making a career for himself. I'm always excited for that. Bring him back. But guys. No, don't bring back Seventh Heaven. But they're doing it. They're bringing back Seventh Heaven. There's so much controversy about this show because of the leading actor. But Seventh Heaven did 11 seasons at the time. It was great. It was fantastic. Jessica Biel is coming back for this. She's attached. She's executive producing. She might make an appearance in it as well. She's played one of the daughters in the show. That's fantastic. But look at the father, guys. It's a pretty cool series, Queen. That's happening. Look at the dad, Stephen Collins. Do you guys remember this at all? A couple of years back, it came forward. that Steven had, really gotten some problems. Yeah, 3 underage girls. He assaulted them. 3 underage girls back in 2014. Now, he's not signed on for this yet, but they're saying that's a reimagination of it. But there's already conversation saying, like, is he going to be attached to this? There's so much drama attached to the name of this series already. Why would you bring it back? But they're moving it forward at CBS. It is happening. To me, I think you just don't touch this. When somebody has this much controversy, yeah, should it affect the whole show? No, it shouldn't. But do we need a reboot of Seventh Heaven? No, we don't. And this gives us a better excuse not to do it, guys. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Seventh Heaven. Had a good theme song, though. I'll give it that, right, guys?
Yeah.
Had a good theme song. Yeah. But the whole Steven thing, Ronald, like, you just don't touch it to me. I feel like you just don't touch it.
I just don't even. For one thing, why touch the show? It seriously. I mean, that's like you said. I agree with you completely. That's what we need. We don't need that. We just don't. And if it can't be done without the father, then you don't do it. That's. I mean, it's that simple to me.
Unless it's like a page 1 like rewrite with all new people, but they haven't said that yet. So
I guess if she's just executive producer, so maybe. Yeah. I don't know who would want to spend the time figuring all this out.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
It's too much. Get it. Nobody wants this.
No,
nobody wants this.
No way.
But everybody, thanks for being here. A lot of breaking news, everybody. Valerie's excited about it. She's like, Seven having me up. Seven having me up.
There's a specific TikToker who rewatches episodes of that show and just like recaps the plot. So I feel like I've watched a lot of it, even though I haven't really sat down and watched the show. So I know from that we don't need this.
No, nobody needs this. No. But guys, we know what we do need. We need some hot takes. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time. I put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute break on all their hot takes and all this breaking news. Now, can they make it before the bomb blows up? That is the question, and I can't wait to find out who's going to win for episode 337 on this Memorial Day Kruse Control episode, guys. I'm super excited. Anybody have any predictions out there now? Let me know in the chat. Any predictions? You excited about hot takes? Let's go to the panel and find out who's going to go first, guys. Woo, it's hot take time. It's hot take time. All right, everybody. Thirsty Daddy, who do you think should go first on the hot takes for today?
Well, I think for the hell of it, I'll go first. How about that?
Oh, damn. What?
Damn.
Leave that a round of applause. Let's get them both. You feeling pretty excited about these hot takes today, huh, JR?
Well, yeah, I'm saving the talent for later.
Okay. All right, GR. Well, let's get ready. Let's get sophisticated. Get that hat prim and proper. Let's get some hot takes going. All right, GR. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Come on, GR. Hot takes.
Yellowjackets renewed. I like the show. I've actually watched it. It's good. Kieran Culkin, I couldn't give a shit less about him. He's average at best to me. Sorry, Brian. Billy Joel, I'm praying for you, big guy. I love your music, and I have for decades. Taylor Swift subpoena canceled. Not surprised. It's all a battle of who gets her on their side. Mickey Rourke, new show. I don't care. I'm not a big fan of him anymore. Menendez Brothers pushed again. Good. Stay where you belong. Max Winkler, great director. JFK Jr. story will be out again. Jason Monet, he got a way too bloody easy. Jennifer Stalker, he's mentally incompetent. They're shocking news, guys. Vander Beck, IMD, whatever. Trash. Seventh Heaven reboot. Why?
GR does not want it. Great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes. Woo! How's that feel, GR? You feeling pretty good about these tonight or what?
Yeah, well, there were some good ones in there to talk about. We obviously didn't agree on one certain person, Brian, but there you go.
It happens. We don't always agree on Kruse Control. We discuss, we have opinions, and we move on, and we smile and have handshakes in the day, guys. We don't fight about this. We can scrap once in a while. We're not going to fight, though. We're not going to fight. But great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes. Come on, GR. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Oh, shit. All right. Who's going next in the hot takes, GR?
Well, we're going to save the best for last. So, Ron, you get to go next.
Okay. I'll do it.
Hey, Ronald could win today. You never know. Hey,
Ronald, today's your day.
Today's my day.
It's the day. Ronald's going to shine through and destroy these hot takes. All right, here we go. Let's make some moves. Let's make some magic. You feeling good?
I'm feeling good. Let's do it.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
All right. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Yellowjackets season 4. That is a big accomplishment, actually. Kieran Culkin. I love Kieran. I think he's great, and what a great project for him. Billy Joel, very sad. And I just hope it's not worse than what they're saying because he's canceling everything. Mickey Rourke. That dude, he just keeps coming back. Once he messed his face up, he just hasn't been able to do anything. Taylor Swift, okay. Menendez brothers, there's got to be a reason for it that we're not hearing, and I'm just not sure what that would be, that it needs to be, they want to postpone it. American Love casting is cool. Juicy, I'm not familiar with this case done with this guy, but poor Jen, oh my God, you're stalker, and running a car through a gate into a front door. Wow, that just says, hey, come have lunch with me. Okay, I will. Legally Blonde. I saw a little thing that showed Reese Witherspoon giving the girl her script that is going to play Elwood. It was very cute. She was very humble, very sweet. And Seventh Heaven. Why? What is going on? I mean, reboot. Why?
Nobody wants this. Great hot takes, Ron.
Thank you, guys.
Woo! Great hot takes, Ron.
Thank you.
Everybody think that Ronald might take this one home tonight? Huh? What are we thinking?
I've got a 1 in 3 chance.
I believe that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's true. Those are the odds. All right. So I guess we're going with Valerie next, huh, Val?
Oh my God. How am I supposed to follow these two? I gotta lock in.
I'm trying to get Pepstar to do hot takes maybe on Friday. Maybe give him the week, right, Pepstar? Maybe we can do some hot takes on Friday.
Maybe, but I think we should let the best go now. Let's go.
All right, Val. Let's make some magic happen. Are you excited about these hot takes?
I am. There's a lot of fun ones here.
Yeah, here we go. I love what it's like. I love when there's good topics, right? I love it. But it's a business. It changes like GR's underwear twice daily, 3 times if you ask twice.
EMI.
Anyways, hot takes.
I agree.
Hot takes. 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Okay, Yellowjackets renewed. I desperately need to see this. I have to see this show. Kieran Culkin as young Stanley Tucci. I think that's great. Billy Joel. Okay, I saw this man live only because he was touring with Stevie Nicks and he did kneel down and he struggled to get back up. So my heart goes out to you. Get well soon. Mickey Rourke. Happy that you're working. You know, he's king of filler. Go off. Taylor Swift. You know, let her and her bangs go home to that football guy or whatever. Menendez brothers, you know, do you think that they're going to thank Ryan Murphy when they get out? And I think Lyle's going to love lace front wigs. So, American Love, have they cast Marilyn yet? Do we know? Jesse Smollett, girl vibe. Jennifer Aniston, that's a terrifying photo, and if he was a real fan, he would have a Rachel cut. Protect Jen. Legally Blonde, very excited for this. And Seventh Heaven, pervert aside, we don't need this.
Nope,
I don't want this.
Don't need it. Great hot takes.
It's just, oh my God. It's just so many episodes of like the mom. It's so funny. The mom's like, honey, there was a time when I smoked pot. Like,
All right, man.
we don't need this.
No, we don't need this at all.
And Val, just for your information, they didn't cast Marilyn because it's about JFK Jr., not his dad.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Junior.
I thought my joke was so good. Anyways.
Junior.
Oh, so it's... Okay, so I'm sorry. She's not playing Jackie O. She's playing Carolyn Bessette.
Yeah,
no, he said Jackie.
There is a Jackie. No, she's playing Jackie. So we have Jackie, but we also have Carolyn, too, they're going to be casting as well. They're still talking about that, so...
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because if she's playing Carolyn, that makes a lot more sense. I understand that. Okay, anyways.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're still casting, but these are like the early casts. The biggest thing was JFK Jr., and then Naomi Watts is going to be in there too. But I think she's playing Jackie O, and then they're going to have also, except she's still involved with that whole world, right? She's still there, so I'm excited to see what happens with that. It could be fun.
Naomi would be too old to play Lauren.
You think so?
Well, at the time Lauren died, I mean, she was only in her 20s.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so she's got to be. Yeah, they said Jackie. What I've read online, so gotta be Jackie O. So, great hot takes, Val. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Good job.
Yeah.
I got my Kennedys confused. It's fine.
It's good. It's good. I'm excited though to see who's gonna win hot takes tonight. Peppy, any predictions?
It's gonna be a tough one because everyone did a fabulous job.
That's true. Yeah, it's true.
I'll take that.
But it comes down to not you, Peppy, not Ronald, not Thirsty, not Valerie. It comes down to you guys. It's time for you to vote. So I'm putting it out to you right now. Vote, 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 vote. And tell us who do you think should win hot takes tonight. We're going to find out right now. No, we're not. We're going to take us a minute. Just a beat. Just a little second. Just a quickie. All right, guys, it's time for a quickie. This is that time. I put 10 minutes on the clock, and we discuss all latest breaking news, a little bit more deep dive because we want to do that because there's so much going on, a lot we got to break down. So I'm gonna put that 10 minutes on the clock right now, and we're gonna talk about the breaking news. And I'm gonna go over to Ronald fast. Ronald, what do you think about this Mickey Rourke thing, man? Mickey Rourke coming back. He's an evangelist, televangelist that's got some wrong things happening in his life.
The role sounds perfect for him. When you said that he was a televangelist, I'm like, okay, I could see Mickey doing something like that. Absolutely. That man has destroyed that beautiful face he once had.
Oh, he really has.
I don't know if I could wake up every day knowing I did that to myself.
It's sad.
But I mean, trying to come back. I don't know. I don't know if he's ever going to get back to what he was.
I don't know if he will either. I mean, I could hope and pray for him. I really would like him too. He's a great actor. He's a great actor.
He is.
He just, unfortunately, it's a whole thing.
He got carried away.
Him. Yeah, got carried away.
Lost his mind and pulled the Joan Rivers.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
Exactly.
He kind of did.
He didn't need to. Joan needed to.
Yeah.
It worked for Joan. It was different for Joan.
Yeah, it was.
It was a lot different. Thirsty Daddy, what do you think about that? You think that he's going to be killing it? Oscar-worthy nomination for this role as this televangelist?
No. In a long time. I used to like him, but now he just turns my stomach.
Oh, man. But those great pictures of him as chihuahuas, GR. He's walking around in Hollywood. He's got you ever see those? He's got 4 or 5 chihuahuas, or maybe he's got 8 chihuahuas he owns. It's actually kind of nice. Peppy would like him.
Maybe he could get some real dogs.
What
do you mean by that, pal? Real dog.
Yeah, real dog. There's a real dog.
What's a real dog?
Yeah.
Anything bigger than a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta say, that's a fascinating thing in Mickey Rourke, though. But Valerie, get into the Seventh Heaven stuff some more, because you said there's like TikTokers who are like putting this out everywhere, and this is a big thing, Seventh Heaven. You think that's why this reboot's happening, or this continuation, revamp, reunion, whatever you want to call it?
I hope not, because they are sorely mistaken if that's the case, because this particular TikToker and others, essentially what it is just like, hey, I'm rewatching stuff from when we were younger, and this is so unhinged. Like, it's so wild, and it makes no sense at all whatsoever. Like, I've watched reviews of like an episode where the mom's, you know, like I said earlier, like I've smoked pot, honey, I've smoked pot, like whatever. And then another one where there's a girl who's dealing with ED. It's like, and they're like bullying her and like, oh God. It's just, I'm like, we don't need this. Make something. First of all, it wasn't good to begin with. Second of all, let's make something that is original and fun. And we don't need this mess.
The magic words, original.
Yeah, we love originality here, but all we get is reboot, rehash, redos. That's all we get.
Hey, Brian, did you really say 11 seasons?
11 seasons.
Oh my God.
Seventh heaven. Talking about
happen?
Smoking weed.
How did that happen? I don't know.
I don't know.
One season more than Friends then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's great.
One more than 90210. One more than 90210.
And
Wow.
like, you know, the Brenda, the creator of that, also created Secret Life of American Teenager, which I worked on. I remember when that came out, and we were working on there, and she was just like really quiet about that. Everyone was trying to like, you know, get her feedback on a little bit about him, and she was really quiet about it. But you know, you don't know. You don't know see people's private lives sometimes. You just have no idea if they're a monster or not, and it happens. It fucking happens, unfortunately. You know, look at Jennifer Aniston with this stalker. That's a lot too. And this guy looks creepy as shit. Looks creepy as shit. Valerie, what'd you do if some guy like that was trying to get into your DMs and you know and come to your house with his Ford Bronco? I don't know what he actually had.
She give him a 2-piece.
Block.
Block.
Speaking directly into the microphone. Block.
But isn't it crazy that he wants to like get a second opinion that he's not mentally unstable? Like, yeah, I want to go to trial.
It's confirmation for the first opinion.
Right?
Well said, Val.
It's so wild. Like, I mean, it's just, oh my God. He's so horrifying. That picture, he's like, oh my God. Like I said, if he was a real fan, he would have gotten a Rachel cut.
That would have been it. Ronald, you know about that. What do you think about that with Valerie here, Ronald? Do you think that he should be just like maybe like taking this good luck and walking away?
You know what I just figured out? He wants it to go to trial because he wants Jennifer to appear, which she won't, but he doesn't know that. So he wants to meet her in person.
Oh my God.
He's that crazy. That's
so horrifying.
That makes sense to him.
Ronald,
he's like, even if I go to
right.
Yeah, I agree.
He also wants his 15 minutes of fame.
I don't even think he cares about that. It's just Jen. I think
It's
he
Jen.
just wants to be in the same room as her.
Could be right, Ron.
Oh my God, that's so scary.
Brush up against her, smell her hair.
Whoa!
That's such a great point. Yeah, he probably wanted to get in there and start sniffing. You know, when he was like busting through the wall.
I think that's the reason. That's all he sees. He's on one mission, and this is one way that he could possibly get close to her.
It's like
picture.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's that picture of him. I'll put it up while Valerie's talking.
No!
This reminds me of that guy who, a while back, like, when Drew Barrymore was doing some live event, and that guy was like, Drew Barrymore, you know me, blah, blah, blah. And do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's so that, just like dying to be in the same room as them, even though
Take it down. We don't need to give this guy publicity. Take it down.
He's gone.
The guy is a definite 5150, okay?
Yeah. What's that, GR?
Whoa, explain that. Run that by me again.
Oh,
5150 is a medical and police term for a crazy person.
Oh, yeah. A crazy person.
I have a question, Brian.
Yeah, Pep Star.
If the psychiatrist said the boy crazy, why does he get a second opinion? Isn't that a professional telling the court, you don't want to waste your time with this guy?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess he can ask that since it's him. I guess he can actually ask that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You settled there, Peppy? You look a little upset, Peppy. You settled good? You good now?
Very upset that we don't have no time for this.
Unsettled. Peppy looks unsettled.
Lock him up.
Lock him up. GR, one person I want to keep flourishing and going is Billy Joel. You were having a little bit of conversation about that before. Are you surprised by this news of him having to step away with this kind of diagnosis? And like, let's get into it some more because like Pep Star said, he was saying that people are like taking this and blowing out of proportion. Like, have you seen people come back fast from this?
I don't know how fast he'll come back because the treatment could take a few months.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to need some time. And, you know, it's a scary disease. I mean, if it's not treated right, as you mentioned in the comments earlier, it could lead to dementia.
Yeah, which is the worst thing right there. You don't want that, especially him, as a singer, your whole career.
I wouldn't wish dementia on anyone. I lost my father with it, or Alzheimer's, whatever you want to call it. It's a nasty disease, so I hope he gets the treatment he needs and it's done by a good professional.
And Valerie, you've been training for being a nurse and stuff. Have you heard of this before?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I will say, GR is head of our official medical staff here at Kruse Control. So,
round of applause for that. It's true.
he's the go-to.
he's the go-to at that. As in Ron is the go-to when it comes to Britney Spears. I would not go to GR about Britney Spears. I would go to Ronald or Courtney Cox. Is there any? Or Jennifer, any of that, right? Yeah, and Ronald, quickly too, like, do you think that this? I like your point about the stalker guy though too. It's like he probably just wants to be in the room with her. I never thought about that before. Like that's a twisted way to think about it.
Twisted. I mean, their priorities are totally different.
Stalking. Stalking. Do you think that Jennifer's freaked out by this? I mean, she's got to be, right?
No,
you don't think she is?
I think her security detail is so big. I mean, it just is.
But he busted through the gates.
Yeah, but he didn't get anywhere.
Wasn't watching the cameras.
He didn't get anywhere.
Who was watching the cameras?
He got himself in court.
I don't know.
Who
was
watching the
he got
cameras?
himself in jail is what he got, Ron.
Yeah. I don't know why you want to get out though. Why he's like, I want to just try. But it must be just to see her. That's the only reason why. I can't think of anything else. There makes no other reasoning why. It's wild to me. I'm like, what the fuck? But this guy's crazy. And also, one more thing before we're out of time, because we're almost out right now. Anybody watch Yellowjackets at all besides GR? GR, you watched it, you said, right?
Yeah.
Is it about bugs?
Basically a story about a bunch of kids on a soccer team that crashed in the mountains and how they survived. And it talks about their future lives and all. It's fun to watch because it's different.
Yeah. Val, are you excited about more?
Yeah, I have to watch it. My best friend loves it, and she's told me a lot about it, and I've never heard a bad thing about it. So I'm dying to see this show.
Yeah. Pep Star? Pepsi, before we move on, Peppy, we're out of time, but anything else you want to talk about before we move on?
I think that the Billy Joel situation is going to take a great turnaround. He's going to be doing his piano, and he's coming back.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I have to add to that really, really fast since you brought up Billy Joel again. Has anybody seen the Billy Joel Darth Vader meme?
No.
Okay, well, there's this picture of him sitting at the piano where he just looks like Darth Vader at the end of the first Star Wars movie. So do yourself a
Just the second one where he gets killed.
I'm gonna get this closer.
They look the same. They look exactly, because he's got the harmonica in the mouth. They look exactly the same.
Wow, that's great. That's awesome.
See, GR's head of medical staff. I'm in charge of memes. We all have our sectors here at Kruse Control.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to know who's in charge of Peppy's Snickety Snacks, because they're running low and I need them.
Yeah, I'll work on that, Pep Star. I need to get more. I'm sorry. After the show, we're gonna go on to the Rocket Penis website and we'll order some more. Okay,
man, I keep telling you, you gotta watch the lips.
Amazon. All right, guys.
Gotta watch the lips.
Uh-oh, guys. We do have a winner of Hot Takes.
What's going?
Ooh. Guys, you have voted, and we do have a winner of Hot Takes. Who will it be? That's the question. And I'm going to go to the panel right now. We're going to find out who won Hot Takes tonight. It could be any of these two, any of these people. What do you think? Any of our panel. Who will it be? That's the question. Could it be the Thirsty Daddy? Or maybe Miss Valerie Zataria? Well, maybe. Ronald, Todd, one word. You have voted. Right, Peppy? They have voted.
Yes, they have.
Takes is the Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters. Congratulations, GR.
Look at that face. Look at that proud face. That proud little face.
Happy
How's it
Memorial Day to you, King.
Yeah. How's it feel, GR?
Thanks, guys.
Good job, GR. Only a mother can love that face.
Peppy, the first insult you've ever had that I have to agree with.
I love you, man.
We love you. Great hot takes. Great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes.
I really thought Val would get it. That's why I saved her for last.
Oh, thanks.
Well, we
This
never
day's
know
all
who's doing hot
about
takes.
you.
It's all about the Thirsty Daddy. Thank you guys for voting. Great hot takes across the board. But we're not done there yet, guys. We got to keep this ship moving. GR is a comeback king. He's come back. He hasn't won hot takes in a while, have you, GR? I feel like it's been a second. But you know what?
It's been not since last week.
I guess it's a lot sooner than I thought it was.
Not since last week. Today's Monday.
It's Monday, yeah. I guess not as much of a comeback king as Scrubs is because Zach Braff's coming back to Scrubs. Can we talk about that? So guys, Scrubs has been moving forward for a while. We thought the showrunner came forward. He's like, guys, we want to do it, working on it. But the biggest problem has been Zach Braff. He's been the holdout right now. That's why it's been kind of on hold. How do you do Scrubs, a reunion, continuation without Zach Braff? You just can't do it. He's the main extraordinaire here. And now he is officially signed on. That, yes, is what series creator Bill Lawrence had said. And you wonder why it took so long. And here's why. Because Zach Braff said he would not shoot in Vancouver. He said, I'd only shoot it if we bring it back to Los Angeles and shoot in LA where we shot before and bring the jobs home. I want to shoot in LA. And I'm going to give one more round of applause for Zach Braff for that. You got to shoot in LA. You shot it here before. You have all the facilities here. You have the sound stages. You have I think they shot in like an old hospital that's over there that's not too far in the valley. Come back and do it all here, guys.
It's now 400 units of apartments.
That's where it is?
It's 400 apartments now.
Oh my God.
Then you can't shoot there anymore. You can't shoot there anymore.
Riverside.
Well, we can rebuild. We have the facilities here. But they said, though, on top of this now, the fact that they're waiting until he signed on in order to get the rest of the cast on. But now they are moving forward with deals, 20th Television, ABC, coming forward. You're going to have Sarah Clark they're talking to, Donald Faison, also John C. McGinley. They're talking to him. They're trying to bring everybody back here, guys. Also Judy Reyes. Bring them all back. If you're a Scrubs fan, you're excited about this. And guys, honestly, I'm excited about the idea of, hey, we're going to do it in LA. Now, they haven't officially said they're going to shoot in LA. Here's the one thing I'm going to say. They haven't officially said that. But they said that Zach Braff would only sign on if they shot here. So it's like that game that you jump to different conclusions is that I think they're going to shoot here. And I hope so. Because honestly, if it's a fun half-hour comedy, it's easy. It's on a soundstage already as it is. Like, how much exteriors do you have? Not much. You can shoot here. You can do it here. They do so much stuff. Even like The Last of Us, they shoot over in Canada, which they can shoot that here. But they shoot it there. And that has exteriors. We have those exteriors here. Bring it back here. If you're a fan of Scrubs, you're probably excited to hear about this news moving forward. For me, I'm excited about jobs. Always excited about jobs. GR, what do you think about this? Are you excited about Scrubs being our medical advisor here on Kruse Control? Is this the show that rules them all with all the scrubbing? Or are you saying, scrub no more today? I want something else. Yay. What do you think, GR?
I'm halfway. I mean,
You still rhyme with me, GR. Thank you. You rhyme with me. You did. You just did. Okay, sorry, Jared. Continue. I broke up that train of thought.
The bottom line is, it wasn't the world-beating series. It was cute. but it had its moments. But I'm not going to lose sleep if it doesn't come back. But if it comes back, it'll be here. It has to be.
It has to be here, and I think that's the only way to do it. And you think the rest of the cast will sign on pretty quickly?
Yes, because they're all broke now from the strike.
Well said, Peppy.
I think GR agrees. I think they're all coming right back, right, GR? They've been doing those T-Mobile commercials for a while already, and I feel right. They've been doing those. It's already kind of there.
I was just about to say that.
Oh. But let's go. Okay. So GR says they're coming back. It's happening. Peppy doesn't want to see it. I'm gonna come back to you in a second, Peppy. Valerie, what do you think? You said something. I saw you go about the T-Mobile stuff. Are you excited about Scrubs? And is Gen Z excited about Scrubs? Anyone care?
Okay, I'm sure. Okay, a lot of people love medical dramas. Like a lot of my friends, especially like people that I've met through nursing school, like watch Grey's Anatomy and Scrubs both. So I'm sure that there's a lot of people that would be really interested in this. Me personally, I feel terrible because I was like, oh, that's that man from the T-Mobile commercials and he's missing his one friend. And so I Googled him and like, the T-Mobile commercials. So
what is this?
I'm so sorry. See, it's the man and his friend from the show. I'm sorry. So, yeah.
Does it make more sense to you now? You're like, oh, they had a TV show together. This makes sense, I guess, right?
I knew they were in something together. I mean, I knew that had to be some kind of a, something to do with their marketability, but it was just like, I would love to watch any medical drama, and I would love to support these T-Mobile men if they're working in LA.
T-Mobile men. Yeah, I hope they're working in LA. And I mean, it only makes sense if he said that. But, these people sometimes they throw more money and then they like say, oh, I guess I can take a little vacation to Vancouver. And I hope that's not the case. Yeah, I really hope that's not the case. I like that he was so strong about it. Like, they were holding out for a long time. And there was a joke, Valerie, they were saying, I guess in the inner workings that the show was almost scrubbed because he was not going to sign on. Which I'm like, at least you guys are having fun, right? You're having fun. I love that you're like the T-Mobile.
They don't want no scrubs.
No scrubs. No scrubs, Ronald Todd. We don't want no scrubs, or do we want scrubs? That's the question. Does Ronald want more scrubs? Because scrubs are the guys that make you laugh, right?
They're funny. They're fucking funny. Yeah.
What do you think this is like? Do you think he actually said he got the whole production to move to Los Angeles, or do you think that he took the money and ran to Vancouver?
I think we're going to see it here. I think because I'll tell you what, the show can spin it in a really good way for themselves. Mm-hmm. So he might have come up with the idea. The show will spin it to make it about them.
Do you think because of all this big movement that's happening now, the country and the world and Los Angeles in general, with all the governor, the mayor, all saying bring work back, that he probably had this meeting. It was like, hey guys, you see, this is what we got to do. I hope that more productions take that and run with it.
I can't believe more haven't done it. That this is like the one that's showing up, but now there will be more
to stand up, and especially like a series like this that has so much history. And it's like, why would you not? It really puts poor precedent because it could go someplace else simple and save money like everybody else does. But it's like, no, we're an LA show. We did it before. We're going to do it again. We're bringing it home. That makes sense to me. Yep. Like it really does. And I hope you're right about that. I hope they like use this information of like where we're at with the country, with the state, and then bring it home
Right. Exactly.
Do you think that the whole cast will sign back on though too? You pretty sure they're all going to come back?
I can't think of anybody that's such a breakout that they wouldn't, unless I'm missing somebody. But I mean, everybody would probably be happy to be working.
I feel like that too.
Let me look at that picture. Yeah, there's nobody that's really. I mean, Sarah, if anything, but I still think that this is something she would do.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like, and they only said one season so far, revival season. They haven't said how many episodes. It'll probably be 10 episodes.
It'll probably be 10, exactly.
I think they did like 18 before, or 20 before when they did this. So I bet it'll be like 10. They did a lot of episodes before.
Well, they were a full 22 year.
Was it? Yeah. So like, this will probably be easier for these guys.
We had real television.
Yeah, we had real. That's what it was. And you know what? That's a big move to bring them back to us. Like, hey guys, it's less episodes.
Yeah. And less money.
actors a lot of times.
And less money for everybody.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Or they're saying the same amount of money for that many episodes. They could be trying to negotiate.
Oh, they're probably doing that for the crew too. Sure, yeah, they're doing.
Yeah, right. Oh, they're doing it for the crew. Yeah, they're doing it for the crew. Oh, yeah, the crew's who suffers when it comes to that. Always does.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's actually more expensive. It is, but they're trying, Countess. We just signed Karen Bass signed an executive order that's going to get rid of a lot of the red tape, and you're not going to have like multiple on-site reps. They used to have to make it so you had even like low budget stuff. Like we were shooting stuff here, and like we couldn't shoot anything exterior a lot of times. Couldn't have or on roads. We couldn't have a police officer. We had to pay for a police officer or multiple ones. You're not going to get rid of that. The firefighters getting rid of that stuff too. It's like one on-set rep as opposed to all of these now, which will make it easier. It'll save money for productions. They're cutting down the LA fines with the Film LA. They're cutting those down, and there's also the tax incentives that are still pending. Come on, Newsom, sign that some bitch. Put it, make it happen. I want it. I want the tax incentives. I really want it. I think it'll really help incentivize this. Pep Star, you said that you think everybody will come back. You think they're all broke?
I do think they're all broke, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
You know what a scrub is?
A guy that can't get no love?
Best. A guy that can't get no love from me trying to holler at me. Hanging out his best friend's ride. Come on, man. We don't need to see that again. Look, I love the show, but I'm tired of seeing them dang T-Mobile commercials. It's got me crazy. I don't want to see these guys prime time and commercial time. I need some me time.
But Peppy, they could do their commercials in between the show.
Scrub. I ain't gonna say it again.
It's true, Pep Star. I hope the guys leave you alone, man. I know they're not that fly sometimes. Hope they leave you alone.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. So Scrubs is happening. Whether you love it, you hate it, we're getting that reboot. And honestly, it's not a reboot. It's a reunion. Revival is the word for it, I guess. Scrubs revival. And I want to see how it goes. I think that's great. I think they've all gone different directions in their careers. It'll be fun to see the gang back there. I wasn't a big, I watched it on and off, but I wasn't like every week, religiously watching Scrubs. But I could put it in the background and watch it and stuff like that. It was always fun, right, Ronald? It's a fun show.
That's exactly what. Yeah, it was like, it's on. I'll check it out. Yeah,
it's good for me too. It's like cleaning the room. Like I say, sometimes this is a good vacuuming show. I hate to say that about shows, but it's a great vacuuming show.
It would be.
It's a little lost. You don't hear everything, but you can stop because you catches it for a second. Then you go back to vacuuming again, and it's great. It's great for that. It's like all those USA shows are all for that too. Law and Order is great for me for that. There's a lot of great vacuuming shows out there. Look at Fresca popping. Hey Fresca, what's up?
Fresca might be in.
Oh.
What up, Doe?
Better watch out. Pep Star, it's not Wednesday, so you're fine. If it was Wednesday, you better watch out because Peppy's frisky on a Wednesday.
Right. Hey. Why do you always talk about my habits to everybody? I'm frisky when I want to be frisky, and nobody needs to know when I'm frisky.
Okay, Peppy, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You just let us know when you're frisky, all right? If you're frisky for Fresca, don't tell us. Please don't tell us.
Yeah.
Scrubs is coming, guys. Scrubs is coming. And I gotta tell you, the person who's the friskiest person in the room is, of course, P. Diddy, guys. The friskiest of all the friskers. And he loves to buy that baby oil, and he loves to get in freak off, so he gets all into it, guys. That's what Diddy does, guys. We gotta talk about the Diddy trial. It's been moving on. It's going into its third week starting tomorrow. Can we talk about Diddy in our feature story of the night?
Hey, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I will be locked up because I'm a bad boy for life. Allegedly, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail because I'm a bad boy for life. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Guys, we got to talk about Diddy. Oh, P. Diddy, guys. And did he do it? Did he did it? Or did he did it? That's the question. So the P. Diddy trial has been going on. We're into 2 full weeks, and we're trying, the big conversation online is this. Okay, we understand he's abusive. We understand he's a freak. We understand he loves to watch in the corner with his, out doing his thing. We understand that, but where's the RICO? Now, here's my question that I'm going to ask you. Have you thought about what RICO actually entails? Because I've broken this down right now and I want to talk about it. There's 7 different causes to a RICO charge. We got kidnapping, forced labor. We also have arson. We also have obstruction of justice, sex trafficking, drug trafficking, and bribery. Those are the 7. They have to have 2 proved in order to charge a RICO case. They have to have 2. Now, this past week, well, the first week we all had the whole Cassie Ventura thing. We found about the bribing. We found about him kind of like, getting her to buy drugs. Him also trying to have her have sex with people. Him also bringing people from different states, prostitutes from different states who came on the stand too, talking about he paid for them and flew them in. That is, again, sex trafficking because he's paying them to come there and he's paying them to have sex. And on top of that too, they're admitting on the stand, which is a fucking crime. It's a crime. So they're admitting to the crime right now. So that's one big thing. But also this week alone, we had Cassie's mother take the stand, and she was talking about how Diddy said he wanted $20,000 from her and he threatened her life. And he said, if you don't pay the $20,000, I'm coming after you. So she took out a mortgage, just paying the $20,000 because he said that he gave her daughter her whole career. So she paid him the $20,000 and he paid it back, which is interesting, weird. That's one. So there's some bribery, but there's also the bribery of the hotel guy. When he beat up Cassie, which we all saw the footage, it's not alleged if you ask me, he offered the security guard who they brought into trial a bag full of cash, saying, hey, just take this money and ignore it. And he said, no, bribery is right there, guys. Also talking about all the different people, the hotel owners that they brought in the stand saying that there were drugs everywhere. They had trashed the place. He had paid them off. Drugs they found, the house, all the drugs, all the different cocaine, everything, all the illegal drugs they found. Again, there's drug trafficking. There's people saying that he had paid for them to bring in over state lines for these parties. So they're proving the drug trafficking on top of that too. We also have Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi came on the stand this last week, guys, and Kid Cudi started dating Cassie after her and Diddy broke up. Now, at this point, Diddy called up Kid Cudi and said, I'm in your house with my assistant. You come home. I need to talk to you. I'm coming after you. And so Kid Cudi said, what the hell are you doing at my house? And he started getting mad. He comes home. Diddy's not there. And he comes home to find out all of his Christmas presents have been opened that he had for his kids. And his dog was shaken and stirred and frightened in their bathroom, locked in there. And he's freaking out about that. Can't get a hold of Diddy. Later on, he finds his car is on fire after Diddy threatens to blow his car up. And he goes to Diddy's place and confronts him about it. And he said Diddy was standing like a Marvel villain by himself in a room with his arms crossed against the window, not looking at him. And he asked him about it. And he said, what car? I know nothing about it. And honestly, and he started saying, you got to pay for my car. And he's like, there's nothing I'm going to do about that. And so you got some arson right there. If you can prove that's arson, you got arson there too. And guys, that Kid Cudi one was freaking insane. Between the stuff with threatening him with the money to the car arson, there's a lot of shit that was going down from there. On top of that too, you got the prostitute that came forward who was saying that he was paid by Diddy, came from New York City. He paid from Kid Cudi as a rapper, actor, but he paid to fly in for this freak off, and then he paid him to have sex with Cassie while he watched and ejaculated in the corner. I mean, I gotta say what it is, Pep Star. He did he had adult moves in the corner, but the actual sex worker said that he started having erectile dysfunction because of that, and so. Which is a weird thing. And he talked about making a book about that because Diddy's freak-offs freaked him out so much that made him couldn't do his job anymore. And so he had to have a penile enlargement because of that. And so there's some crazy shit where this is going, Pep Star. And then, of course, on top of that, you got everybody at the Stock Hotel, people saying they had Viagra, condoms, baby oil, lubricant, other supplies. We know he's a freak. We do. I mean, between Cassie, Regina, her mom, there were two, on top of that, 2 different assistants who came forward to testify about Diddy as well, saying they were threatened by him, which is where the racketeering coming, to actually go to the Kid Cudi's house, to actually get the drugs, to get the people, the prostitutes there. There's all these people that are saying they helped. They were caused by Diddy, threatening their life, threatening their career if they didn't get these drugs, and the sex addicts and all the prostitutes there, and also threaten people. Now, guys, that sounds like racketeering again to me. So as they're trying to actually get into this, I get these are kind of nitty-gritty things, but think about this again. Let's go down this line one more time while we're talking about this, okay? We got kidnapping. I'm still not sure about the kidnapping. Now, if you're saying what people are trying to say, that the prosecution's trying to say, is that Cassie was in an abusive relationship. We all know that. And they say that most people that were abused end up being sex trafficked. They end up feel like they're kidnapped, and they end up being forced into sexual acts because of the abuse. And that's what they're trying to prove with Cassie's testimony. Is that forced labor too? I don't really know, because they're also trying to use forced labor, abetting and aiding in forced labor. I'm not sure if that pulls in. The arson could be Kid Cudi. Obstruction from justice, that could be all these different people that are disappearing that will not testify. That's obstruction from justice. He had the notes in jail that he was actually writing down, trying to threaten people while he was in jail. They pulled away. There's that too. So I think the obstruction of justice they can prove. Sex trafficking and drug trafficking and bribery, I think they're all going to be check, check, check. I think they got over 2 here. And I think that almost right now, the prosecution's building a great case. Will he go to jail? I think, if you ask me, I think there's a great chance he does. Now, these are all allegations again. And can you say, well, one person says this. Do we believe that one person? Let me ask you one thing that it comes down to, okay? When you're testifying, these people that go on the stand, they are understood as being unindicted co-conspirators. That's what they're called, because they're brought to the stand and they're testifying, but they're not indicted by the federal government. So they're unindicted co-conspirators because they're actually giving information about what happened behind closed doors. If you have enough of these people that build up, it takes away the doubt that this is just maybe one person saying one thing. I think he's going down. There's a lot of Diddy news, a lot going on. He can't make witnesses disappear. Countess, I don't think so. But one has disappeared. There's still that, like, the witness number 4 is gone, still gone. And then the feds can't find them. Now you hear about these 7 things for racketeering, guys. How do we feel? Do we feel like the prosecution's doing a good job? Or is Diddy getting out? That's the question. Oh, one more thing too, just throw on top the nice little icing on the cake. One more thing, guys. Diddy's, I told GR about this earlier. Diddy's defense, D&D, are trying to plead to the Trump administration for a pardon, a preemptive pardon too, on top of this too. So they have filed paperwork for that as well. I say this, let the trial play out and let's see what happens. Guys, what do you think about Diddy? Did he do it? Did he not? Ronald, I know. Pep Star thinks so. You want to get in there, Pep Star? That's 7 counts. That's the biggest thing. It's all right there. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm interested to see Pepsi. Pepe. I think he is. I think he's going to be fine. Pepsi. I know you're a Coca-Cola guy. I'm sorry about that, Pep Star. Okay, Ronald, what do you think about this? Do you agree with Pep Star? Do you think he's going down? I'm putting you on the stand, Pat. I'm putting you on the stand. I put Pepe out there, putting you out there. What do you think, Ronald?
He's going down, way down. My opinion has never changed on this since we started reporting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got the 7 different things put out there, right?
Yeah.
Do you see that forming more by hearing those 7 different points for racketeering?
Absolutely. And they've got it. It seems like they've got it choreographed that you're going to get like 1 a week and stuff. And they're going to work on that. They're going to bring people out and they're going to make it convincing. I don't think it's going to take much to make it convincing, but that's what they're going to do.
What's the most shocking to you? Is there something that really stands out of all the testimonies that you've heard so far in this case?
God, it's all been so shocking. I'm trying to think of what. Yeah, shocking. I guess. I mean, I don't think it's shocking, but it's more funny to me that he wants to sit in the corner and jack off to that stuff.
Yeah. And Snowball too, apparently.
Yeah, and Snowball. That's
crazy.
That's interesting. I guess it's just funny to hear somebody report that.
Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah. And tonight we have a case of snowballing with a light chance of masturbation. It's just, exactly. It's a lot. It's a lot, Ronald. I just don't see Diddy getting off from this. There are people, I'm not going to get into that, but I think people think that, honestly.
Yeah, you should.
I'm just saying, I think people honestly are like, oh my God, as this is building up, I think the defense, has a big case to prove against the prosecution. I think they have a big case to prove that he's innocent. I just don't know how they're going to do it. I just don't know how they're going to do it.
Not with all these people that are coming out. He was too sloppy. He was too sloppy. His ego took the best of him.
Yeah, I think so too. And he thought he was untouchable.
He was a menace.
Yeah, he's getting all these people to do this bidding for him. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
GR, what do you think about this? I know you're talking about him and Bubba. Do you still think that him and Bubba have a date where they'll be together and this is going to work out and they're going to fall in love in jail or prison? Or do you think that Diddy can actually get out? Because they are proving a lot. We know the seven things. They need 2 of those. Do you think that the prosecution has proved that at least 2 have gone down for racketeering so far as you've been hearing this case progress?
Yeah, I mean, it was real simple. One of them was real easy. When he brought that male prostitute from New York to Los Angeles, that's a federal crime right there.
It's a massive federal crime. He's like, yeah, this happened.
That's interstate trafficking for sex. That's a Class A felony. And okay, Pep Star, chill out, Pep Star. So what? Chill out. Also, the drug. No, he's allowed to do what he wants. You just be quiet for a minute. Okay. Then shut up.
All right, GR. Get in there, GR.
God, well, I can't talk over him. He's got ROM right now.
All right, GR, get in there.
They're also the second charge is real easy, the drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, that fills 2 of the 7 requirements right there. I mean,
yeah.
He's a dirtbag. Bubba's gonna have him around to take care of his relief for a long time.
What stands out the most to you in these, though, GR? Which testimony? Is there anything that was like more surprising? Do you think that actually have more, I would say, kind of footing to cement this case for the prosecution?
I find the most shocking thing to me was the prostitute's claim of ED. That just cracked me up. I mean, come on, yeah. But that one is the most damning as far as federal charges.
Oh, okay, yeah.
One thing, but that bringing him interstate is a federal Class A felony, and he's foobarred.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not saying it's not, Pepe, but the bottom line is drugs can be a felony, but what I'm saying is cocaine can be weighed at different levels when you're getting charged with it. But interstate transportation, okay, Pepe, let me finish. The difference is that can be different levels.
I'm not having you defend me in court.
Oh, hell, I wouldn't defend the bastard for anything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The difference is the interstate transportation is a Class A felony, and there ain't no getting out of that one.
Yeah, I think there's no getting out of any of this, GR. I think he's fucked. Yeah, I think they just freaking need to throw him straight in jail if you ask me. But you know what? They are allegations still at the end of the day, right? Allegations, but I still am like,
due process. Got to remember that
due process, which is very important, Pep Star. It's very important, due process.
Yes,
we have that. We have that for a reason, for anybody that's going under, being allegations that come forward. I do kind of love how they're like keeping him like completely white. They're like not dyeing his hair. They're trying to make him look older and more like distinguished. Like, oh, this little old man would never rub baby oil on prostitutes. He wouldn't do that.
But and they're trying to distance his look from the person on the stand. It's a whole psychological thing.
They still have pictures of him back when he was getting his hair done. So it doesn't work. He's going to the pokey forever and ever,
He's already in it, and he's going to stay there.
I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's going to be stuck there. Valerie, I want to get you in here too, because I don't even have a chance to talk about the Diddy stuff. So much Diddy news. Always been talking about this. How do you feel about this, Val? How are you feeling about this Diddy allegations right now? I gotcha. I'm going to fix you here. How do you feel about this? Do you think that he's going to have any kind of defense after you hear all these allegations right now? Because there's so much from all these people. I can't imagine the jury not being like, oh, this guy's guilty. I just can't imagine.
I don't know how anybody could. I mean, the video alone of him and Cassie in the hotel, how could you even? I'm sorry, you can't look at that like that alone.
Can't get past that.
Yeah, you can't get past that. It's so bad. And I knew about the stuff that had happened with the male prostitute and his his ED and whatnot, and it's
wow.
Yeah, his nickname. Do you know what his name is?
What's his name? It's something funny, right? It's something weird.
It's the Punisher.
The Punisher. That's what it was. The Punisher. Oh, boy.
He's the Punisher. Yeah, he used to be the Punisher. But no, it's so wild. I didn't know about. I knew Kid Cudi had taken the stand, but I didn't know about the everything that he had done to him. That is so insane. Like when you were telling all of the stuff that the weird psychological torture shit he was doing to Kid Cudi, I was just sitting here and my eyes glazed over. I was like, okay,
this is what you're doing to this man, because why? Because he's kind of threatened because he's taking his girl, he thinks, but you were beating this girl up and you didn't even seem like you even cared about her at all, really, it really didn't seem like you cared.
I feel so terrible for that for Cassie Ventura alone, just having been involved with that for so many years. And I did see that there was some texts. Oh my God. Some ridiculous texts in court that his defense was using. And it was literally Diddy texting Cassie saying are you ready to freak off tonight? And Cassie goes, yes, I can't wait to freak off. Word for word. That's what they said. And I'm like, that's wild. You for real said that over text? That feels so staged.
What?
That feels so staged. It's what? Oh my God. But yeah, they were trying to use that as no, see, it was voluntary. She wanted to be doing this. It's girl.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's bad. Weird. I don't understand it at all. How do you even how's this even happen? Valerie, what do you think? Do you think there's anything here that's the most damaging though when they came forward and said this during the trial this week?
Everything that Cassie Ventura was coerced into doing out of fear. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. I agree.
At this point. Yeah, I mean, huh?
There's a lot too. There's a lot that she was out of fear, A lot that she was put through.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I mean, just, people people had said based off of those texts alone, the are you ready to freak off ones, those ones, people were oh no, see, she was a total willing participant. It's no, that's not how this works.
No.
Was she totally willing? I mean, and there's also the whole idea of when you first start dating somebody, maybe they start doing something, but then as something progresses and there's so much more abuse that's happening and you're I don't want to do this. How do you get out of that? And around, I see people that are abused around, that's how do you get out of that at that point,
That cycle's horrible. It's it's a really hard cycle to get out of, and a lot of people don't. You get in that cycle also with mental abuse, just complete mental abuse. And it's challenging. It's really challenging. And a lot of people can't do it or are afraid to do it. So they just stay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I admire her a lot for being able to take the stand and, talk about any of what she had been through. It's very, very hard to be in that situation, especially when you've gone through so many years in this awful, abuse of power dynamic, and just it's terrible. My heart goes out to her. It's awful.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm upset to hear what happened. I think that whatever they try to prove and push, I think is a narrative that I'm not going to believe. It's hard for me to believe, and I think that anybody that hears it and sees the footage that happened with her, and also to hear all these people that are coming forward, I just don't see any way that anybody could be like, you should go free. I just don't see it.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Maybe he wasn't like that. Yeah. No, it's not like
Right. Yeah.
Right.
No,
right.
he was chill. He was so nice.
Yeah.
Right, not for nothing. Not for nothing. But Kid Cudi should call Jennifer Anderson security because that's what he needs. How the hell are you a superstar in rap and acting and you don't have no security time?
That's a good point. It's a good point, Pep Star.
Kid Cudi needs to be put under the Aniston umbrella.
Where did that name from? Kid Cudi. Oh my God.
Well, this is going to keep moving forward. We'll keep you posted. I honestly don't know what the defense can do to change how I feel, but you will see what happens. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool. You're moving forward. That's good. That's good. I think Pepe has said a lot. Pepe, anything before we bounce off?
I'm glad it's over. I don't want to talk about that moron anymore.
Yeah. Guys, we'll keep you posted. More Diddy talk moving forward because Diddy do it. Diddy did it.
Diddy did it.
Anyways, everybody, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you as always. I hope you had a good time. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Shout out to all of our vet outs there. GR, shout out to our vets. Round of applause, everybody. And we appreciate you guys for being a part of the Kruse Control. And we appreciate GR. Thank you, GR, for being here. We love you, GR. We love you, man.
I love being here. It's always a fun time.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Diddy did it, guys. That's what we're saying at the end of the day. Diddy did it. Thank you for being here. Always, Miss Valerie Zatarga. Thank you, Valerie. Always happy to have you here. Always happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Make me want to sing, girl. You make me want to sing.
There you go, Pep Star.
Thank you for having me. I love being here on Mondays. Favorite day of the week. And thank you, GR, for your service.
Yes,
we're very grateful.
Very grateful for Thirsty Daddy. Pep Star, thank you for being here too. As always, Pep Star.
Gracias, senor. My friend. Brian, thank you. Ronald Todd, thank you. Valerie, and my man Thirsty Daddy. I love y'all. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Pep Star. Appreciate you as always. And we got to thank our fellow executive producer himself, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. Thanks, Ron.
Thank you, guys. You make my Monday.
Woo. You make our Monday, Ronald.
Kruse Control show.
Right there. You guys get the merch. Get the merch. We got more coming. We get the merch in the store. Thank you all for being here, guys. Keep spreading the love and spreading the word that we said. We got 16,100 and what, GR?
Come on already, GR.
115.
115. Keep those numbers going up. We appreciate you guys, but you got to keep spreading that love, spreading that joy. Happy Memorial Day. We got to tell our friends, our family, our uncles, our aunts, our grandmas, our grandpas, our great grandmas and grandparents who are fucking amazing because they served, they took care of us, and they give us all of our fucking rights, which we deserve. We want to keep, we want to hold on to for the rest of our fucking lives because they fought for their lives for us, and we got to fight for them. So fight for our rights and fight for them and say thank you at the end of the day because they fucking made this happen. If it wasn't for the fucking people, the vets, the people that we appreciate, the people we love, that sacrificed and struggled and died on those fucking battlefields, we would not be here today. So thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching Kruse Control.
Brian, you gonna get me in trouble with all this cursing? My sister is gonna tear me up.
I'm sorry, Peppy. All right, guys, have a great night. We appreciate you. Take care. Love you. We'll see you back on Hump Day. Until then, thank you all for being here.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Shalom.
Everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like it.